everybody, I'm Paranormal Video Gamer. So a lot of people are talking about Fallout 76 and Bethesda in general, and a lot of people are speculating what could happen very soon in regards to Fallout 76 becoming a free-to-play game. Now, the story broke out a while ago that Bethesda was talking to Sony or Microsoft about bringing Fallout 76 to a PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live game for free. Now, they kind of dismissed those rumors. I don't necessarily think that they are telling the truth. I do think at some point they did approach Sony or Microsoft and said, hey, this game is receiving a lot of flack. Maybe we can bring it to PlayStation Plus or Xbox and maybe gain some more fans, and maybe people will forgive us for what we've done. I think Bethesda right now is in a whole heap of trouble. And the reason I say that is because with Fallout 76, with all the bugs, all the situation that they have made a mess for themselves. I mean, come on. Look at first the game that shipped with thousands of bugs that needed to be patched the first day that people got their hands on it. Then the Power Edition armor pack that they had, the Power Edition pack that they had with the power armor, what was supposed to be a canvas bag, and then the actual game itself, they decided to put a cheap nylon bag into this package, even though it clearly states on their advertisement it was a canvas bag. That was a big strike for them. And then on top of that, they have this whole wine thing going on with the Nuka dark rum thing going on. And Bethesda outsourced a cheap winemaker to make a bottle of wine and then put a plastic case around a glass bottle instead of actually making a glass bottle that would be really collectible and something that people would actually want. So Bethesda is in big trouble. I can't even imagine what is going on over at Bethesda. And then you got the other news that broke today, but I'll get to that in a minute. But with Bethesda, I'm worried about Elder Scrolls 6. I am literally worried what is going to happen with Elder Scrolls 6. Now, I love Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim. It's one of my all-time favorite games. I play it a lot. And I'm worried that what's going to happen with Elder Scrolls 6 is Bethesda is going to be in a situation where they're working on the game and they realize that they need money, like, no joke, like, holy crap, we gotta make sure we sell a bunch of copies of Elder Scrolls 6. I think they're gonna rush Elder Scrolls 6 out the door. And I think they're gonna rush it out with a bunch of microtransactions. I'm talking $20 for a DLC package. Kind of like how Injustice 2, certain packages were $20 when you went to go buy them right off the bat. I think that's what's going to happen with Bethesda. I seriously think that they are going to sit back and they're going to say, alright, we need to make our money right now. We need to make our money right now. And they're not going to be patient about it, and they're just going to rush it out the door because they know they've screwed up with Fallout 76. Can Fallout 76 be saved? I've had a couple people ask me that. No. I don't think it can be saved. I think you could patch the hell out of it, but I don't think you could save the game based on what I played. And I put about 30 hours into the game. And I don't see how any patches could fix everything that's broken. The biggest problem for me with Fallout 76 is not having any NPCs whatsoever in the game. it destroys the quest line portion of Fallout. And one of the best parts about Fallout is going on quests. And it would have been so fun to go on quests with your friends, and you take on the quest with other people your way. Even though the enemies might be the same, they might be different, you're going to take on that quest your way, the way you want to do it. Maybe come up with a strategy with your friends. Like, for example, one person carries a shotgun to get in front, and other people are behind with sniper rifles, and then you got the other guy that's got the heavy firepower when you need it. That would have been a really cool concept with Fallout 76, but they didn't want to do that. They wanted to put a game together that was cheap, that was literally a copy of Fallout 4, and they didn't care what fans thought about it at first, because they thought fans were just going to eat it up. They were going to play it, and they weren't going to notice any of the bugs, I think, or any of the major bugs that ended up being found. And I don't think they pre-tested it correctly. I think they had one guy test it out, and he played it, and okay, that's a bug. Oh, okay, that's a bug. Okay, well, that's good enough. Alright, boss. You're good to go. I tested it. I thoroughly tested it. Pay me my $10,000 so I can go get drunk tonight like I did last night. I think that's what happened. But, again, I'm not 100% sure. It'd be kind of funny if it happened that way. But, again, the other news that broke. Blizzard has dropped a huge load. And it's ironic, and best way to describe it, it's karma coming back to bite Blizzard on the ass. As a lot of you guys know, Blizzard just posted that they were going to be releasing a bunch of people. They were laying people off because they're trying to cut corners, and the reason they're trying to cut corners, ladies and gentlemen, is because of what happened with Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal has screwed the next Diablo game, because it has literally destroyed their reputation, and it took them years to gain the reputation that they have. And I think Blizzard is now freaking out about it, and I think Diablo Immortal is going to be a huge loss. I know for a fact that I know people that have said that they are going to do nothing but write bad reviews on the game. And they're gonna try it for 5 minutes, and if it's not a good game, they're gonna immediately get a refund. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna get a refund, and there's nothing that anybody can do. Diablo Immortal is, in my opinion, one of the worst type of mobile games that any video game company can make. You're taking a beloved franchise, you're flushing it down the toilet, and then you're drinking the toilet water afterwards. That's essentially what they're doing. They are taking a beloved franchise, they're squashing it, and they didn't care enough to say, wait a minute. Maybe we should ask our fans what they want. They didn't want to do that. They didn't want to do that because to them, it's not worth asking the fans about. Because they know what the fans want. They understand what the fans want. No, they don't. If they knew what they wanted, if they knew what fans wanted, they wouldn't have done what they did. Because about 99% of the people I've talked to that are Diablo fans did not want a mobile game whatsoever. They wanted an actual console and PC game. I understand a lot of people wanted a PC game more than a console, but there are still people like me who love playing consoles and love playing Diablo 3 on my PS4, and it's one of the best games I've enjoyed in a very long time. But this is just something that I don't, it's hard to put into words into a video, but I really do think that if they do not turn themselves around right now, it is going to be very hard for Blizzard to bounce back, and I don't see how Blizzard can do that right now. Unless they announce Diablo 4 is coming, and it's going to be a free, game to play on multiple platforms, where you don't have to pay anything for it, and you can play online with a bunch of buddies. That might actually be something really cool. But I highly doubt that that's what their thought process is. They're thinking, let's make Diablo 4 with tons of microtransactions, and let's get the players to spend 99 cents per weapon that they pick up. So in order to get a weapon identified, you have to pay 99 cents to buy a identifying scroll or something. And that's how I think they're going to do the next Diablo game, based on Blizzard's greed and every other factor that they've shown us with Diablo Immortal. So that's my thoughts and opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching this rant video, and let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment sections. Don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Every subscription helps. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and by the way, you guys have been watching Agony, which I will be doing a live stream of very, very soon. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye, everybody.